Shall I start? Okay. Shall I? Okay. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and members. My name is Arvind. I will be the Sergeant at Arms for our today's session. I welcome you all
Hello?
for 74th meeting of PTC. Is anything wrong?
No, sorry. Who was this? Arvind Sami.
Yeah. I don't.
You want to proceed, Arvind Sami, or shall I start?
Yeah,
No, first essay, please. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I got disconnected, Arvind Sami. Please go ahead.
Okay. Excuse me, and I don't have privilege to turn off my video. Excuse me for that. Okay, let's start. Once again. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. I am Arvind. I will be the Sergeant at Arms for our today's session. I welcome you all to our 174th session of Puducherry Toastmasters Club. Before starting this meeting, I would like to mention 3 ground rules we follow in our Toastmasters meeting. Is everything okay? Right. Okay, sorry. First, as Toastmasters, we don't talk about sex, religion, and politics. So please refrain from discussing these topics. And kindly put yourself on mute if you are not speaking. And kindly turn off your video if you are stepping out of the meeting. And once again, before we begin, let me take a moment to remind us all of why we are here. The core mission of our Toastmasters is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. With this, I announce this meeting is open and I hand over this forum to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Bilal.
Thank you so much, Arvind Sami. Sorry, apologies to interrupt you because my phone got freezed, so I'm connecting from my wife mobile. So, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. A few days back, I visited a club and I asked them how can we measure the quality of a club. So some of the members of the club responded saying that like it's based on the number of DTMs we have in a club, and some members said like it's based on the number of senior members in Toastmasters. Say someone with 20 years of experience in Toastmasters, 15. Some people said is based on number of prepared speech we give. So we received a lot of responses, but there is one tool that Toastmaster recommends officially to measure the quality of a club, quality of a meeting. So for that tool, we have an educational session today in Puducherry Toastmasters Club, and to present that, we have our immediate past president, Toastmaster Rowanti. To talk about her, she is doctor by profession. I was just checking her LinkedIn profile to what kind of introduction I can give to her. Like one thing that was very special, I'll just leave that with that statement. Her one of the vision is she want to impact 1 billion lives. Wow, that's great, Rowanti. So I officially hand over the stage to today's educational speaker, Toastmaster Rowanti. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bilal. I hope I'm audible to everyone. Okay, great. So I welcome you all to our session on moments of truth. So what does this moment of truth mean? By the way, here today, this meeting is not a regular meeting. For those of you thinking that you're coming up, there's going to be something exciting. Okay, let me give you that warning sign. Okay, please don't have that in mind because today we are facing our truth, and truth is usually bitter. But then it is important for us to take up. Now, when like how Toastmaster Bilal mentioned, how do we know how a club is functioning? Is the club meeting its uh, achievements? Is it achieving its goals? So, is that the only thing that we want to know? I guess no. here we pause. In this session, we are trying to pause and reflect on where could we improve? What are the things we're doing better? Now, how do we do this? From the very first starting point. Now, how is it? It starts with how do we make our guests feel from the very first time. On the very first time, how does our guest feel? Do we make them feel like a friend, or they feel scared looking at, or maybe they feel intimidated looking at the experienced speakers? So the point is these small things from the time a guest comes to our club, how do we make them feel? How does that person feel basically? And then how are we giving our evaluations? Are our speakers improving as such? Are they improving? Are they progressing? And are we mentoring them enough? So it is both ways, mentor and mentee. So it's both ways. So today, here in Moments of Truth, we are basically here to pause, learn through our mistakes, and correct our mistakes by improving improving in the places where we are going wrong. So few days ago, we had shared this is especially for the members. So this Google form was shared to all the PTC members only to know how are we functioning as a club. And today, the whole and sole reason is to discuss all of that today. So I would like to share my PPT for now. Is it seen? Is it visible? Anyone?
No.
Yeah.
It's already visible only.
Yeah. Already invisible.
Okay, okay. So yes, I officially welcome you all to the session on Moments of Truth. So let's start off with how are we functioning? So we have 6 main domains and each one will be discussed. Now for now, we received all your responses and we have collated, we have clubbed and collated, and we are representing here. We have 47 slides in total. So just letting you know, please don't be scared. We'll quickly run through all the slides and we will pause in the we'll pause in the slides where we have received very less ratings, and we'll try to address those points and how do we improve them. So starting off with first impression. Now, first impression is about how does a guest, a new member, when a new member comes to the club, how is he or she feeling? Please, I request you all just a few seconds. So this first impression is about, are the guests feeling positive enough? Have we motivated them enough for them to come to our club and experience our meetings? So we have few sub questions regarding this. So the first thing was, did we greet each guest at the door? And did we receive guest introductions? And did we introduce ourselves, obviously? So this was a rating by almost most of the people. Most of us, I mean, for this question, we got 4 and 5 rating. 5 being the maximum and 1 being the least, minimum. So for now, this is what we have received. And just letting you know, most of us, I mean, for most of the questions, we have received 4 and 5. I'll quickly try to run through the slides. The next question is, ask the members and guests to sign the guest book. Now here we have multiple responses, but most of us have given 5. Actually, 7 people have given 5, and we have 2 people who was given 1 and 2 people who was given 2. So here, could we address this part here? Do you want to give your feedbacks for now? How do we address this? Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's straightforward, right? In an in-person meeting, let's collect it. Let's have an attendance book,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll get the signature. In case of online, we are thinking, since we are going to Zoom now, right? We are moving to Zoom. In Zoom, there is an option where when we sign in, we can collect their name and phone number. That will be enough. This is for both attendance purpose as well as if there are new guests, right? We'll collect their data, and later it will be helpful for the VPM to contact them. So that way we can address this point.
Okay. So in this case, I think our VPM should be contacted. He should be we should let him know that this is the guest list and he may contact them. Because most of our meetings are in hybrid mode, as in hybrid and online. So it will be better if our VPM, Toastmaster Bharatidasan, can make a note of this. I hope our Sajid Tams is making note of all the points that we're discussing for now. I
Yes.
can't see. It'll be better if you could respond me.
Okay. Yes. I noted.
Okay, thank you. Next
Yeah,
is
noted.
setting up. Yes, thank you. Now setting up professional.
How long is this planned for? 1 hour, is it? MOT.
Actually, we see it is 45 minutes we had planned. This was our
Okay.
plan. So wherever we
Okay.
have points in the questions where we have points less than 3, we're trying to address there. But
Yeah.
we're trying to quickly run through these
Yeah.
slides.
We'll only focus on the
Yes.
1, 2, 3 points. Yeah.
Yes. So this was again for a professional looking meeting room and virtual room. Here we have received good numbers. Again here also, where the meeting location is conveniently located. I think one person has given 3, but then most of us has given 4 and 5 for conveniently located venue. And the next question is, do we encourage guests to participate in the meeting and to comment on their experience at the end? Most of us given us 5. And do we invite guests to join the club on the day they visit? Yes. For some reason, one person has given 1. So do we, let's try to address this. What feedbacks could we, like, could you give any feedbacks? People, everyone? The floor is open for now. You can suggest you can suggest anything that you think will be helpful here. Or shall we move forward?
I think we provide a membership benefits form to them on the day of them visit. I think it would be enough, I thought.
Yes. I think here again comes the role, like just being as a member, I'm saying, giving the form alone is not enough. As a VPM, it's not just the responsibility of a VPM, but other members, other experienced Toastmasters can also join in with our VPM and discuss the points given in the form, and we can give them an overview about what Toastmasters is, so that when we give them briefing just immediately after the end of the meeting, it'll be better rather than waiting for them. After a while, we can immediately catch hold of these friends and maybe work on this part.
Yeah, I would like to add. Again, best practice for these things is usually it's not good to ask a guest immediately on their day one um, to join. But at least we should give them a clear picture that usually, right, the thing is we ask guests, we encourage guests to attend 2, 3 meetings, right, until they are comfortable and then they can join. So we should make this very clear. Hey, you have attended. How was the meeting? So try to come again for the next 2 weeks and then give a decision about your joining. So like that, we'll make the expectation from our side also clear. They will also have no ambiguity, and they will also be nudged to attend 2, 3 meetings because there will be different varieties they can observe. So we'll give them that freedom of attend 3 meetings, and then you give your decision. And VPM can be in touch, ensure that they attend the next meeting also. It should be very gentle. We should give that complete comfort to the guest. Joining or not joining is their call at the end of the day. But from our side, the only thing we can do is make them comfortable to say, yeah, attend 2, 3 meetings and see, and then give your decision. So we'll put the ball on their court. So that is how we used to do. So that can be noted.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much, Ashwin sir, for your input here. And one more small thing. It is actually not related to this. It just clicked me. Just few questions ago. I think it was the first question on how do we greet. At times, most of our members have not been coming forward to greet the new members. So let's make it a practice. Whosoever comes, and it's not about which role are we playing. Let's go and let's go and shake their hands, make them feel warm in the first go itself. When they enter the door, let's make them feel relaxed and comfortable that yes, they have come to the right place. Is that fine?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's all, whosoever is there in the group, be it virtually also, let's try to address them immediately with a warm smile and let's talk a little bit before we start the actual meeting. So shall we move on to the next?
Yes.
These were the comments which we received, and most of them are going well for now. I mean, I didn't find anything negative as of now. But yes, I wanted to showcase all the comments and suggestions that had been shared by our members. So, yeah, there's one thing here. Here it says the club, one of our members has mentioned that the club is doing great, but I'm open to seeing more innovation in how we run table topics. Would anyone like to say something here? Okay. And there's one more point here, one more suggestion.
Sorry to interrupt, Rowanti. I have
Yes,
one
please.
suggestion.
Mhm.
So usually I have attended a lot of clubs. So there are, since a member has asked, there are different ways to conduct a table topic, Rowanti. One way is like giving questions, but there is a psychological fact which says that images, generate more thoughts than questions. So sometimes we show images and ask them like, what is the message that is conveyed through that image? And sometimes I have seen clubs where they play some music or sound and ask table topic speaker, like what comes to your mind when you listen to that particular sound. And sometimes we have switch topic. Someone can alcohol is injurious to health. So one person has to support the topic. The same person, when we say switch, a table topic master will indicate at the end of 1 minute, then he has to support that particular topic. Then we have something called news anchor, where like news reader will be the table topic master, and the other person has to report from just to give an example, there is a flood in Chennai. So table topic will, act for that particular role. Different ways of, conducting table topics. And I have a PPT that maybe I can share and we can address that particular. Yes, please go ahead, Rohit.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Bilal. They were actually very new to me. I mean, I in my previous club also we didn't have something of these sorts. But yes, let's all open up and try to utilize these tips from Toastmaster Bilal. There's one more thing. There was one request It says that that person requests to have more online meetings to feel connected, and I'm just quoting, I wish it was better when the meeting was conducted on Saturdays and Sunday, alternate weeks. So this was something one person had requested. I cannot name that person right now. The thing is here, we did that for the convenience of our members. But then since most of our members were okay with one particular day, and that is why we switched to this one. It was also creating confusion for members because earlier it was Saturday evening and Sunday morning. So one day Saturday, the other one Sunday, one day Saturday, other one Sunday. So for guests also it was confusing. It was confusing them. So that is why we decided on having one single day, but then we made it as two different timings. That is what we did. This was done for the convenience of our members, considering all the members and the feasibility. After having a poll, that is when we decided let's fix one day, that is Sunday, and most of the members have agreed to it, and that is why we have fixed to Sunday only, but with two different timings. Does anyone want to say something on this? Shall we move ahead?
Yes.
Okay. Next is membership orientation. Now here again we get 2 and 3 rating. Induct new members formally and provide a membership pin and manuals. This has actually not been happening in our club, so we should do it. We are anyways planning to do it in our upcoming session on this coming Sunday. So this is going to be a fresh start. We have not been actually formally inducting members, but then we had been preparing flyers we had been preparing welcome flyers for our members. So what does anyone want to give the suggestion here? How do we improve here?
Yeah. Can I talk? Rowanti, am I audible?
Yeah. Audible very much.
Yes.
Actually, if you are if you are welcoming members, sometimes in some meetings, some members come on in-person meeting, right? Now for coming Sunday, though there are 5 people. For those 5 people, we are going to conduct intention ceremony, right? After that, some people may will join. For those people, if the people came on in-person meeting on Sunday, you can try to conduct a small ceremony in between the meeting and welcome them in the meeting with along some welcome manual or a pin, membership pin.
About membership pin, what is membership pin exactly? If
It's
you have to
like
provide them.
no. We will have now ribbon, right? In club kit, you may receive it on ribbon. Just you can
Right.
ask you the ribbon, then you can welcome them. Then you can take it because we have only one ribbon, I think, in the club kit, so we can reuse that.
Yes. Okay, let's do that then. Okay, let's move on. Here, assigning a mentor or one-on-one assistance. Yes, for most of us, we have most of us have voted good here, 5. And here again, how the education programs helps develop speaking leadership skills. Most of us have given 5. Are all new members learning needs? Here the question is, survey all new members learning needs to let you know of any accommodations they may need. Here we have also received 5. For most of them, we have received 3 and above. Assigning a speaking role for the new member as soon as possible. Yes, we have been giving them smaller roles, starting off with smaller roles, and then slowly we give them bigger roles. So here also we have received above 3. Do we continue to make new members feel welcome and encourage their participation meetings? Yes, we have received good. Okay, Ashwin sir, you may. Thank you. And now this is the comments and suggestions sheet. So here most of us have given positive remarks. So let's move ahead. Let's move on to fellowship, variety and communication domain. Here again, most of us have given 3 and above, where we have tried to encourage our members to take different roles, and also TMOD. Here the Vice President of Education has been regularly planning enjoyable, dynamic education programs with exciting, thought-provoking themes. Here also we have received more than 3. And our club is scheduling social events. It does schedule social events, and it encourages our members to participate in area, district, and international events. Here we have received good rating. Now here is something for all of us to think of, and suggestions are welcomed here. The question is the club newsletter being published regularly? Unfortunately, no. As far as I know, in my tenure, we did not publish any newsletter. So suggestions and feedback is open for now. How do we start off this?
Rowanti, is my voice audible?
Yes.
Actually, I have a question first of all. If it was mentioned as club newsletter in sense, what are the contents need to be included? There, how many pages, and is it weekly basis or monthly basis or yearly basis? So, if you have this kind of information in the sense, we can try to compile it as a PDF or any kind of hardbound book as a newsletter to everyone and share it to everyone. And it will be easier to uh, circulate to everyone, to new members also. If they are interested in the sense, we can each of our member can prepare an article in it and then circulate it to everyone if they are interested in any topics, something like that. But I need in the information, what are the things that need to be included? Is there any procedure or any topics or any particular format is there for the Toastmasters?
Okay. Yes. Thank you, Bharti. Yes, we may start off having a framework first. Let's discuss with our members on a different day. Maybe we can circulate the framework, and we can add on points from each member. I think it could be poetry, or it could be any uh, prose phrases, anything. So 1 second. Is my screen visible?
Yeah, newsletter slide.
I'm not saying that newsletter guide. I'm saying only the start. Arun Sami, for you, is it visible?
Yeah, visible.
Like, it's not visible to me only.
OMG, I'm not visible. I mean, I'm still seeing the chart alone.
No, for me to chart alone right now.
Okay.
Yes,
Right.
I do see only the chart view.
I think, Rowanti, you are sharing the chart view screen.
Now,
Now you are in the
and
chart. Okay, that's what I'm saying here. The chart is your background.
okay, I do not know how do I. Now I think
You
I'm
can do something. The chart sticks are looks ups and down. You can jump over there, and it will looks like a Mario game.
now. Did anything change?
No?
Okay. Anto, I've
Yeah,
shared
I
you the
can see a
slides. Could you
change.
please share? Anto, it'll be helpful if you could share the slides from your end.
Yeah, I can share. Let me
Yeah,
open the
please.
site.
Yeah, please. Yeah, so let's continue our discussion on club newsletter.
Newsletters.
I think yes, I think we can have once in a month newsletter.
No,
This is my suggestion. Or maybe once in 2 months also will
each
do. I think once in 2 months will do.
3 months once.
Hmm. Yeah, we can
That's
have
too
2
far. That's too
newsletters.
far.
Yeah, in 6 months tenure, it'll be too less, I
No,
feel.
no. If you
Be-
have 3 months once means we can have 2 newsletter one time, right?
Why don't we have a monthly newsletter?
Yeah. Then we need to form newsletter team again.
Yeah, that will be fine. See, even the newsletter is forms with the 10 pages itself. It's a first step. After that, we can increase as 20 or 50 based on the inputs prepared by guests and even members.
Yeah.
It's just my suggestion input. What's your thoughts on, guys?
No. We can have newsletters, but every month also, if you want every month newsletter means we need to have like what? No. We need to have separate team for it. They need to work it out on, and then
Yeah, that's
they
what
need to.
okay. That's what I just asked. Is there any format is there? What are
Yeah,
the contents need to be included?
we have some format in Toastmasters. Let me check with some other senior person. I will get the format and I will share it in the group.
Okay. And one more thing, and I just need to know how many clubs around our district 120 circulating the newsletter within their club.
What?
Okay. I mean, how many clubs circulating the newsletters within their club?
According to me, I didn't see any club notices for so long.
Recent Identical Toastmaster has released their newsletter.
Yeah, it is from
Yes,
Division I,
exactly.
I think.
So some clubs used to do that on regular basis, and there are some clubs when they are about to celebrate their milestone meeting, right? So I recently came across Wordsmith Toastmasters. They celebrated 725th meeting, and they came up with a newsletter, like what and all they have done, and they came up with the presidents from the start of chartering till now, who are the presidents of the club. So such kind of newsletter ideas they have, and it's like there are clubs they used to release newsletter. And the reason one was identical Toastmasters.
Yeah, I
Rowanti, you
think we
can
can
stop
start
the
off
sharing.
monthly like that. I'm not touching anything. Is
No,
this
no.
fine?
No. I have started share the screen. You can stop.
Yes, sure.
Bharati, I was a part of our newsletter team. Maybe 4 or 5 terms back, Stephen sir was the editor. So it is not an easy thing to bring out a newsletter every month. First, start off. It will be good if we can bring it at least 1 or 2 in this term. You just try it because people will say yes to doing the work. But when the end date is near, they might not have prepared, there will be a rush, or maybe year ending or something like this. So first let us start, then let us see how it goes, and then we can fix a schedule about it. First let's just begin and prepare a newsletter team, that's it. And you can go for poetry, their experiences, drawings, or anything. As Santo said, there is how what can be brought into it, but these are common things that we have done also. It is there in a magazine. I don't remember. Ashwin or Tina ma'am might be remembering that. You can ask them, or Anto, you can help with that.
Yeah. I will get the details and I will share you guys.
Any further
I agree
suggestions?
with Yamuna ma'am.
Thank you. Same here. Thank you, Yamuna ma'am.
Oh,
Any
can
further
you,
suggestions?
can
Okay,
you
then
go?
let's move forward.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, these were the suggestions given by different people, and mostly we have positive comments only.
So we can go
But
for
yeah,
rest.
most of them, but yes, even I was not aware that we're supposed to have a club newsletter, being frank. So here is something that I learned, and yeah, let's work on it. Let's build a framework first. We also have monthly Toastmasters International magazine coming up every month, right? So we can get a good idea from those magazines also. So we have a prototype already. So we just have to frame little bit here and there, and let's start off with having one first. 0 to 1 is difficult, and later on it becomes easy. Yeah. Let's move forward. Now, this is about program planning and meeting organization. Yeah, please move forward. Now, publicizing the program and agenda in advance. Yes, we're doing well here. Next slide. Are we ensuring all members that they know their responsibilities for each meeting and are preparing and are prepared to carry out all assignments? Yes, we have received more than 3. Next. Are all the speeches and projects delivered by the members in the meeting related to the chosen pathways? And we have received more than 3. Yes. We're doing good here. As in, yes. Next, please. Do we begin and end our meetings on time? We have received okayish 4, not 5 here. But yes, we are striving to stick to our timings. Next, please. Do we feature creative table topics and fun segments? Most of us have given 5. But yes, after Toastmaster Bilal's sessions, we are going to have a next level table topics fun. Okay, next, please. Base positive, helpful evaluations upon project objectives and speakers learning goals. Yes, we have been performing better here. Good. We are doing good here. Yes. I have one suggestion to make. Let's all practice. Let's all have evaluation contest also on our club level, at our club level. This is my suggestion. Then and there, so that maybe through speakathons or through evaluation contests, will encourage our members to finish their projects earlier. They'll progress at a faster rate that way. So this is my suggestion to VPE. Let's have this in the upcoming months. Yeah. Next, please. Here also, most of us have given good comments only. I didn't see anything negative for now. I mean, if there's something, I'll let you know. But yes, this is for the records. These were the comments and suggestions provided by all the members. So this is what we have recorded. I have just put the screenshot here. Next,
So
please.
here again, comment I noticed. Sometimes we miss on time methods. Agenda and flyer being published on Friday, Saturday can be aimed by Wednesday. So we need to take a note.
Thank you for noting this, Toastmaster Anto. Yeah, let's do this. I think then we'll have to share the roll call much earlier, probably immediately after Sunday. I think immediately after Sunday, we have to push our roll call so that members can get comfortable, and then at least within 1 or 2 days, they can prepare their mind, and that way we can fix our agenda. No, agenda as in the flyer at least. The flyer at least. And maximum by Friday, I think the agenda can be prepared. I feel so. By Wednesday, the flyer can be put up. And by Friday, the agenda can be fixed, because we have been we usually have a dynamic mindset amongst our members. Sometimes they want to stay, sometimes they want to pull out of the role. So that is one thing that we have noted, and it's natural. That is why we think Friday will be a good time to share the agenda. Anyone else?
I know that as a VP, I didn't address this point. Friday, since we are having daily, we are planning previously I heard that PTC shots will be on 2 weeks once, I think. Is that right, Rowanti?
The thing is, we had just commenced. So we had planned once in a month, and then it became twice in a month. And then now we're thinking of doing it on a weekly basis. It's completely fine. As long as members are ready to listen, as long as speakers are ready to deliver, we can have shots.
So
that is my
as it is comments on Friday, so I need to concentrate that also. So I will prepare agenda on Friday. At least Thursday or Saturday morning I will release that. Either Thursday or Saturday. So I don't want to disturb the PTC charge preparations for Friday, at least.
Sure.
Yeah.
Bilal wants to contribute something?
No.
Okay.
So we can go for next right?
Yes, please. Yes, next. Moving to membership strength. Next, please. Here we have somehow tried to sustain a minimum of 20 members. For now, we have 21. Currently, our
22.
strength is 21.
Sorry, 22.
Okay, yes, we have another member coming up soon.
No,
So,
it's only 22. We come
okay,
means
it's
it is
22.
23.
Okay, yes. So for now, we have our current strength is 22 for now. Toastmaster.
Hello.
Okay, let's have that surprise later. Let's have it as surprise only.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move to the next. Do we continue to make existing members feel engaged and encourage their participation in meetings? Yes, we're doing good here.
Yeah.
Next, please. Are we actively promoting our club in the community and are we sponsoring or within the sponsoring organization? Yes, we are doing it. Do we recognize Toastmasters who sponsor new members? Yes, we are. Okay, 1 second. So there's one, I think two people have given, sorry, one person has given 2 points for this. So does anyone want to say something here?
For that meaning, I need to know, is in PTC, is there any member, is there any Toastmasters sponsoring other Toastmasters?
I'm unsure about that. We do have a sponsor who has been sponsoring our events.
No, not events, if you say, if Rowanti said, means if a Rowanti sponsor me, means it comes under sponsor count. Sponsor member, club members count.
Okay.
This is the question
Right.
was mean.
Sponsor new members.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do we have any
No.
such criteria in PTC?
For now, we haven't done anything of that sort.
I think
We had
Ashwin.
plans.
Yeah,
We
I
had
think.
plans.
Check with Ashwin also. Maybe he might have sponsor something.
Okay. There is an option, right? I think in the website, I did see an option called sponsor.
Yeah, during adding members, right, there is an option.
The membership form.
Yes, in membership.
So what are we going to do here? Any feedbacks?
No, if I will take this question up. If the member is some Toastmasters sponsoring within the members within the club, means we can address or recognize the Toastmaster inside the club. So currently with PTC, I don't, I'm not sure, but currently I got that there is no sponsorship, sponsor Toastmasters for the other. So we can't do this. In future, if anyone sponsor me, we can do it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, Anto. This is what even I thought. We do not have any sponsor. We didn't sponsor anyone for now. Okay, next, please. We are participating regularly in membership building programs. Yes, next, please. So these were the comments and suggestions.
So we can go next.
Yes, we may. 1 second, Anto. Could you please go back once?
There's
one thing here. There's one, no, just the comment section.
Yeah.
We have one suggestion here. It says we need to publicize aggressively in Puducherry via social media and also other traditional means to get more Pondi resident members.
That is we already planned, right? Incoming plans.
Yeah, so we're already working on it. Work is in progress. Okay, next. Achievement recognition. Next slide. Here are the project submissions by the members being approved by the EXCOM. Yes. Most of us given good rating here. More than 3. More than 3 we are considering as good rating. Next, please. Do we maintain and post member progress charts at every meeting? This we have not been doing actually.
Yeah.
So how do we work on this? We need to maintain and post member progress charts at every meeting.
That is regarding their attendance and how they progress, how many roles they taken, how many levels. from joining to till day they are how improved. That is the meaning of member progress chart. I think in future it will come because I am keeping every track for every member. I am just making the list in our Google Drive. I have a separate sheet. So in future, based on that, we can have some awards ceremony also. Like
Yes.
AAA, like Toastmaster of the month, like that. We can have awards also based on that.
Yes. And I believe it'll be good if we announce these awards in in advance. We let them know that these are the awards
that's the
available,
thing.
so that people get motivated and strive to work on their projects.
Yeah,
But
sure.
if you don't
For
let them
now,
know
I
only that
can
there are
make
any
one
awards,
announcement
then
here.
yes, please.
As per we have planned, right? So every member at least need to take 3 roles in the meeting in the month, and at least 1 speech in the month. So if you have if you have 4 to 5 minute meetings means they will take 3 times roles. At least either they can give 1 speech at least in the month. So they may sit freely on one meeting. They can take it now I can't able to commit to anything. So this is was planning, which we discussed with senior Toastmaster Tina Pastati, and I will discuss in ISCOM later whenever it is the
Yes.
second meeting. Yeah.
Yes. We may do it. Thank you, Anto, for your suggestions. Yeah, let's move on. Do we formally recognize member achievements? Yes, we're doing well here. Next. Recognize the club, district, international leaders. Yes, we're doing well here. Do we publicize member and club achievements? We're doing well here. Again, next. Do we use a distinguished club program for planning and recognition? Yes, we are doing well here. Next. These are the suggestions.
Okay, there is no. Mostly it is first take one shot, so we can move to next.
Yes, next.
Thank you.
Yeah. I
thought it's a session.
55 members. Yeah, even I forgot. Like, okay. Yeah, so these were the overall. This was a rating we received in most of in all the domains here. So now we know where we are standing and where we need to work on. So now I would like to request Toastmaster Arvind Sami. I hope you've made the notes of what we discussed. So
Yeah,
would you be able to, yes, would you be able to just summarize quickly what are the key points that we're supposed to be doing?
Okay. Should I proceed now? Or
Yes, we may.
first, when coming back to guest book, we have to maintain some attendance book. So used to follow it regularly. And in case of online meeting, we have an option called registration. So we have to keep in mind that. And joining the club on the day they visit. So we request them to attend a few more sessions as a guest, and then we proceed. It would be grateful. It would be useful. Sorry, it would be better. And as a member, we have to greet all the members and guests. For table topic session, we have to use variety of the different ways to encourage members and guests to participate in that, like images, music, something more thing like Toastmaster Bilal mentioned. For membership orientation, we have to conduct a small index ceremony. It was said by Toastmaster Anto. And coming back to fellowship and variety communication, we have to provide newsletter at least once in 3 months. We know lot of practical difficulties mentioned by Toastmaster Yamuna Kalyani ma'am. So we have to consider in that. And one of the important thing, agenda and flyer should be shared well before like Wednesday on itself. So we have to looking into that matter seriously. And membership strength, we have to recognize Toastmasters who sponsor new members by either way, as Toastmaster Anto mentioned, Toastmaster of the month or any other ways. And aggressive social media campaign. We have to promote social media campaign to increase our membership strength. Coming back to achievement and recognition, we have to produce member progress chart on daily basis or weekly basis. We have to show them where they are and where they want to go, and ensure that they are actively participated in every meeting, or they must do at least 3 roles in a month, as Toastmaster Anto said, or at least one speech in a month. I think I noted all the topics we have discussed here. That's it. Over to you, Toastmaster Rowanti.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arvind, for giving a crisp summary of what we had discussed. And now I would like to. Okay. Am I audible?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So for now, I want to ask if there's any other feedback that you want to give. I have one more point to give for now. We had few of our members who did not like they left our club, right? So let's try to reconnect with them and try to ask them what did they feel and what we could do to bring them back. I think this is my suggestion. It's just that like we could try something like that. Because obviously people have left the club for their own reasons. It could be job opportunities or change of place, anything. But I think it's important for us to know their perspective also. I mean, other than those two, do we have other, like, definitely there's room for improvement, but let's listen to their uh, perspective also. I feel so we could try connecting with our old members. This is what I say. Whenever there's any special function, let's try calling them, let's try inviting them. That's it from my end. And yes, I have one more suggestion. For fun session, for not really for fun session, apart from our Toastmasters meeting, apart from our regular meeting between 10 to 12, the 1.5 hours we have, in case if where people are connecting through through hybrid mode, post that we can have a short lunch or maybe something of that sort, a small outing we could try out from Toastmasters only. I mean, it's like a semi-formal thing we could try, or maybe uh, we could try potluck also. Are you all getting me?
Yeah.
It sounds very dry
You
because
are meaning like a small outing with after the meeting.
yes.
We usually do that in alpha, so you can do it. It will be good.
It will be good. That way, people would want to connect more. I mean, we'll get to know a person on a deeper level.
And I have one more suggestion. Every time you are planning for one in-person meeting, right? So
Yes.
at least try for one outdoor meeting, like inside a closed circuit, we can try for outside.
Yes. That idea has been going on for a very long time. Only thing is people do not turn up because it is very hot, they say.
Yeah.
That is the only thing.
It's not compulsory, just we can have a try.
Yeah. We thought of there's a place called Bharati Park. It's green and nice. We also thought of having meetings, 1 or 2 meetings there outside. But, we never could make it though. We cannot have a standee, I think. We need permission, I believe, in case if we're doing something of that sort. We need permission to have a meeting somewhere outside like that. Or maybe we can have our meetings, but we cannot showcase our standee.
Like,
We have
standing.
Toastmasters. We have
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Toastmasters standee, no?
Yeah, yeah.
That we cannot. If we are having it, we need permission for that. That's what I heard. But if you're not
From
keeping
police
that,
department.
we can have. But I think if we need permission from the park that we are doing something of this sort. Not on a bigger level, just a smaller level. Just
No, out of a meeting, you can don't keep standing. Just you can have some chit chats, and it is not a regular meeting. Just you have some outing like.
Yeah. That we could do. Yes, Anto, we could do that.
Yes, Bharti, you can tell.
Instead of going to that Bharati Park, why don't we try Botanical Garden? As you know, in Botanical Garden, we can go with the standee. Okay, we don't need any permission, but we need to take some, counter tickets. That's only a most around, I think around 50 rupees per head. That's the thing we need to do. But we will get a good stage there.
Yes, Bharti.
We don't need any permission. And
Also, we could not make it.
that surrounding also is
And
good. That environment also it's calm and quiet.
it is calm. The only thing that what they had mentioned is they were ready to give for once in a while, but for a regular basis they were not ready. Yeah, but once in a while we
Yeah,
can do. But we
that's
only
it.
have to have a letter. We need a permission letter from the joint director. Once we do that, we can go forward with it.
The thing is, in Bharati Park, you need to get two places, for the permission. Joint director and that police clearance also we need for the Bharati Park.
No. Okay, for Bharati Park,
Are
okay,
you sure?
maybe. I was talking about
Yeah,
Botanical
Bharati Park we
Garden.
need police clearance. Yeah, Botanical Garden we need only one letter. That's enough. But for the Bharati Park, because it's a public park, if you're doing something like that, means it's campaigning for something. And not only that, in 2026 we have an election also. People may think it's kind of election campaign.
Okay, right.
Okay, that's the
Yeah, so
reason.
let's please.
Yeah, that's the reason if you are going for Bharati Park or beach in the self, in this time up to 2026, they will think about that. Is it any kind of election campaign or not? For that also, for that reason, we need to get the clearance from the police if you are conducting in beach or Bharati Park. But if you are going to the botanical garden in the sense, nobody will ask any kind of question, but we can get the letter from the joint director only. And it will get it easily because it's just a park. So nobody will ask any kind of questions. We can simply say, sir, we are doing this kind of things only. So they will simply allow us.
Yes, we could try doing
And
it.
we will not get any kind of sounds and all. People may come and go, and they will just listen. Okay, and the whole place will be calm. That's the reason just mentioned it.
Yeah, we could do it, but not on a regular basis. I mean, once in a while we can go. Yes, for an outing kind of meeting, outside meeting, we can do that. We can try that. And I think for Bharati Park, we just need permission. And I don't even think that we need a permission. Like if we're not doing it on a very larger scale, just group of friends coming together.
Normally, we don't need permission. Okay, the thing is, if you are doing any kind of standee in the sense, then they will think like that due to elections. Okay,
Right. So we'll
due
not have
to
standee.
election, they think that it will be election campaign. Okay, that's the reason we need that clearance. If
Yeah,
after election, in the sense, nobody will ask any questions.
Okay, got it, Bharti. Noted. Okay. Anyone else? Anything you want to add or subtract?
And another place we can try, Auroville. Auroville also a good place.
No, Auroville becomes too far. That's the only thing.
Yeah, too far. But the around that globe, we have some other places to watch, and even we can conduct a lot of meetups there. People are always come to join, and even we can see some more Toastmasters from international clubs. They are also there. We can get chances to connect with them. I mean, if you are going for the outer in the sense, we can check this kind of places. I mean, these are my suggestions.
Yes, they are good. They are good suggestions, Bharti. Thank you. So Bharati Park, Botanical Garden, Auroville. We may try whenever we have in-person outing. It cannot be hybrid mode. It will be difficult for us to connect that way. But then in-person, outdoor will be really good. We can plan someday.
And
Or maybe
another thing we
fix,
have,
let's fix 3
another
times
place
at
also
least
we
in
have.
6 months.
We have another place also. Most of them know, heard about Pandi Marina,
Yeah.
right? There also a lot of places are there. No, we can use our standee also. No permission is there, and they are allowing this kind of get together kind of things. They are allowing there. We have stage also.
Yeah, but I think that will be too much. For Toastmasters and Pondi
But
Marina,
these are the
I think.
open places available, in free of cost. Okay.
இல்ல இல்ல அப்படி
Ultimately,
சொல்ல
we have
கேம்பெயின்க்கு கேம்பெயின் பண்ணணும் அந்த லெவலுக்கு I'm not sure if we can attract the right
No,
kind of
I'm just
crowd.
saying if you are
Hmm.
campaigning or not, if you are going as out, outer
Ah.
plan பண்றோம் அப்படின்னா இதெல்லாம் places நல்லா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்ல வரேன், வேற எதுவும் இல்ல.
கரெக்ட் தான், நல்லாதான் இருக்கும்.
இல்ல இப்ப என்னன்னா நம்ம வந்து பீச் இந்த காந்தி சிலைக்கு ஆப்போசிட்ல இருக்க இடத்த யூட்டிலைஸ் பண்ணணும்னு வச்சுங்களேன், அதுக்கெல்லாம் நிறைய பிரச்சனை இருக்கு. அது இந்த டைம்லாம் சான்ஸே கிடையாது. நம்ம சும்மா போய் நின்று பேசினாலே வந்து அங்க இருக்கிற போலீஸ் எல்லாம் கேட்க ஆரம்பிச்சிருவாங்க. இப்ப அதான் நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. ஐ மீன் டியூ டு எலெக்ஷன்ஸ்னால சும்மா 4 பேர் ரவுண்ட் நின்னு பேசியிருந்தாலும் எதுக்கு தேவையில்லாம
election is still 1 year, man.
யோ நீங்க வந்து பாரு தெரியும். ஒரே ஒரு கப்பல் வந்துச்சு, அதுக்கே வந்து எல்லாரும் வந்து இங்க இது பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாங்க, ஸ்ட்ரைக் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாங்க.
Okay.
அரவிந்த் சாமி, that news, right?
Yeah, right.
ஒரே ஒரு கப்பல் தான் அந்த பக்கம் வந்துச்சு. அதுக்கே வந்து ஒரு கூட்டம் போயிட்டு ஏன் இந்த கப்பலை கொண்டு வந்தீங்கன்னு போட்டு உக்காந்துட்டாங்க. அந்த அளவுக்கு போயிட்டு இருக்கு.
Okay. Let's
Stick on
plan
topic,
this.
yeah.
Let's plan outdoor meeting someday. Let's fix that also, Anto. I think let's fix at least in the 6 months, at least 2 outdoor meetings we can have. In the 6 months, the upcoming 6 months, I think we can have 2 outdoor meetings. We can fix like that, bare minimum. And other times we are having hybrid then online. So one
Yeah,
outdoor meeting
to
once a
conduct
week.
outdoor meeting, I need support as a.
At that time, you all have to be there.
Yeah. Mostly I try.
Ama.
If it is even Sunday, I will try.
Ama. Yeah. It is obviously going to be on Sunday only, where on the outdoor meeting,
You need to
all
come
of us can come together.
Saturday itself, VPE. As a VPE, you need to come Saturday itself. No more Sunday.
Then I need to be staying
Okay, Saturday morning.
your house only, Bharti.
I don't know. That all we will take care of it. Okay, you need to come Saturday morning itself. If possible, come at Friday night itself. Okay, you need to go roam around Puducherry, lot of places.
Okay, I think we're getting deviated. Let's move on. I think I'm done with this session. So now I would like to hand over the dice to our Toastmaster, Bilal, the president of our club.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rowanti. So, very few clubs, used to conduct this moments of truth to check their quality and work on them. And I see Puducherry Toastmasters Club is one of them. And before, I adjourn the meeting, I want to share one learning which I recently had. I was a panelist for an interview. So we had 15 questions to ask for each member. But whenever we ask questions, right, we are not able to shoot all those 15 questions. When we are shooting question number 1, 2, for the first question itself, they are responding for 5 minutes or 4 minutes. So we end up, shooting only 4 questions out of 15. So then one of the senior panelists, he came up with his wisdom, and at the start, just like an SAA comes up with a rule, he instructed the people, like, we have 15 questions, so make your questions very short so that you can respond to all those 15 questions which we have. So that learning, I want to share with you all, because every time we are running out of time. So going forward, we can come up with the rules, whether it's shorts or whether we are taking some session, you can say the audience can come up straight to the point. Instead of taking for a long time, whenever they are given an opportunity on unmute and ask questions, they can come directly to the point so that we can respect the time of others as well. And also one more suggestion which I have is, whether it's movement of truth or Friday shorts, we can have a sharp stop at 7:30 or 7:45 so that we can follow the timings. We can have a timer as well. So today for moments of truth, I can see that it started at 7 and it's 8:15 now. So going forward, we can come up with such kind of rules where we have a timer who can instruct us that we are going beyond the time, and we can try to conclude. You can have a hard stop. That's the one thing which I would like to share. So apart from that, let's connect on next meeting, which is on coming Sunday, 6th July. And we have an educational session from past club road director, Dr. Ashwati. So I'm expecting everyone to attend that meeting. So do attend and get an
And we
experience.
have new member induction ceremony by the Toastmaster as well.
We do have installation from our area director, Sasidharan. So he will be an area director for next term, 2025 to 2026. So he will be installing the office.
That is on 13th July, not this week.
13th July. Okay. Yes, and we can share those posters as well. So with that, I officially adjourn this meeting.
Yeah. So
People who want to stay and network.
So we can look for a. Can you took on group picture or?
Yes, and please.
First, let me stop the recording.